Hi there, Cancer. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading. So the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Cancer, it's going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling cards about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their energy currently is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Take a deep breath for me, Cancer. Okay. Whoosh. Okay, what are the challenges within this connection? The Five of Cups and also the Judgment. Okay. Cancer. This person's current, you might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's as far as I can see right now. But this person's energy, right now, this person is realizing some truth about you. And that truth has a lot to do with them realizing how much of a valuable person you are in their eyes, or in their mind, or in their heart. Okay, Ace of Pentacles talks about value. It's different than the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups just talks about that rush of emotions or that chemistry, that spark, that warm fuzzy feelings that we have in our stomach. Whereas Ace of Pentacles is different. It's more about, I see the potentials in Cancer's personality that I like, that I'm seeking for in a partner. This is what they're saying to you. And I feel that they're seeing this from you simply because you are going to go through, or you have been going through, a series of glow up where you're starting to be okay with yourself and you're starting to build up your confidence a lot more. This person right now is seeing that potentials in you and they're starting to become very much interested in you simply because they also find you very physically or sexually attractive. Okay. They are now holding that unwavering devotions and loyalty towards you as well. I think it has a lot to do with them also liking the attention that you guys were giving to them, because I feel that when things were great between the both of you, when you were the sweetest, and I know how Cancers can be sweet. I have few actors who are Cancers, and I'm a Cancer moon and a Cancer rising myself, so I know how sweet a Cancer could be. Your sweet demeanor somehow makes them feel good about themselves. It makes them feel beautiful. It makes them feel like a god or a goddess. It makes them feel that they're able to achieve everything that they want in life. That's how much of a powerhouse of an influence you guys were in their life. Now, in the past, this person is the Eight of Pentacles and also the Six of Pentacles. From your side, you have the Page of Cups and you also have the Five of Wands. Similar to how you made them feel, I feel that this person at some point also made you feel a bit like safe. Like in the beginning of it all, this person was able to make you safe. This person were able to make you be very creative, makes you inspired, I would say. It makes you want to be very genuine and innocent towards them. Page of Cups, for me, even though it's a page, but it's one of my favorite cards in a deck, simply because of the innocence and the genuineness and sometimes the naivety that comes with that page. Because a Page of Cups is literally somebody who's learning how to catch a fish for the first time, and he was successful in catching that fish, and he's willing to be given that fish, the first fish that he caught, towards someone else, towards someone that he loves or someone he adores. So that's a Page of Cups. So that's you. This person, when things were great between the both of you, they made you feel very genuine. They made you feel very, I'm going to give you my best type of energy, okay? Now, due to the difference of attachment style and difference in love languages, you're starting to feel that you've been taking advantage. You're starting to feel that there was a lot of unequal give and take happening in the past, and that's when you have the Five of Wands there. That's when you starting to have a little bit of frustrations, maybe a conflict or argument with this person. In the present moment, You guys have the Hermit and also the Ten of Swords. So right now you guys are just basically content on being with your own, with your thoughts, no stimulations, no distractions whatsoever. And right now you guys are capable of having this radical acceptance that I really, really like. In the present moment, this person is the Two of Swords and also the Fool card in that proposition. I feel that right now, again, because this person sees this value-wise, right? They tried to remain detached from the situation. They tried, I said. They tried to remain detached. They tried to rely a lot more on their cognitive aspect, on their logical brain to see, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing it. But I feel that something take over to a point where they feel that they would want to have a brand new beginning with you. Now, in the future, Cancer, I feel that with the Nine of Pentacles and also the Eight of Cups, you're going to be much more detached. You're going to be much more distancing yourself emotionally, and you're going to be taking care a lot more on yourself, especially in terms of your money, your routines, your beauty. You might be indulging yourself for a little bit here. And I feel that once you guys start doing that, that's when you start attracting a beautiful relationship on your own. It could be the past person, it could be a new person. We will see, we're going to clarify. But it's almost like that term when you don't want it or when you don't focus on it, it just comes to you. It just comes to you. When you're just basically focusing on yourself, it just comes to you. Okay? One of the biggest challenges within these connections or within your romantic department is the Five of Cups and also the World card. The biggest challenges that you still are facing is that accepting that maybe it may be the end. Maybe the end result that you've always been holding on to is not going to come. Accepting that the story might never come to fruition. And I feel that in your last reading, I did mention that you need to start cutting the story. Like, cut the story because it's not leading you anywhere. I still feel that you guys are having a bit of difficulties in doing so. And I understand that because one of the main reasons why politicians still exist and people still voted them is because they're selling hopes and dreams. So it's in human nature that we tend to hold on to hopes and dreams. So you still have a bit of difficulties in cutting that stories because it has a lot to do with that. Okay, so now let's get into your reading and let's clarify them. Let's clarify the Two of Swords from their side. Okay, Cancer. You might be taking with a Capricorn here too, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But anyway, one of the main reasons why this person had to remain a bit detached for a little while has a lot to do with them needing to get themselves or their life together. I feel that it has a lot to do with their routines. It has a lot to do with their work, or it just has a lot to do with the practical aspect of their life. That's why they've been a bit distant lately. They need to take care of that, and they're not the type of person who is really good at multitasking a lot of stuff, so they needed to focus on that. And once things are okay in that areas of their life, now they're soon realizing that, okay, you know what? Now I remember Cancer, and now I remember what type of beautiful potentials that I'm seeing with Cancer. I'm going to work on it. And believe me when I said that this person is going to try to work on it very, very intensely. They want you to get out of a conflict with them. They want you to be emotionally available towards them again. It's very intense. With the Knight of Swords, like, I want you to be that way. Like, now that I'm taking a giant leap of faith to you, I want you to take a giant leap of faith to me as well. That type of energy, okay? Now let's clarify the Hermit. The Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and also the Temperance. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Empress, and also the King of Swords. Woo! Cancer. the fact that this person had to distance themselves away from you to take care of other things really deeply hurt you for a lot. It almost seems to me as if like it kind of like gave you some sort of a trauma as well. So you're basically torn right now, especially in Sagittarius season. What areas of my life do I really want to be working on? I feel that I just want to be working on my money. I just feel that I want to be working on, things that are stable, things that I can control within me. So you're trying to balance it all out. I feel that in the Sagittarius season that we're in right now, you guys are going to be healing your pain through doing things like doing physical activities, doing work, just basically doing. Like if you were to be moving your body, I feel that that's kind of like one of the ways that you are going to be healing your heart chakras by a lot. Now the Ten of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Empress, and also the King of Swords. Because if you were to be going back to your emotional sides, you feel that you're dealing with like a lot of anxieties, right? So I feel that right now you're kind of like being torn about, should I start nurturing? Should I start receiving? Or should I be cold with the King of Swords? Should I be careful? Should I be detached? Should I be solely depending on relying upon my logical thinking? You're trying to avoid something here, avoid a feeling. But the thing is that Cancer, if you were to be avoiding your feelings, I feel that it will only going to make you feel depleted, just so you know. I'm not saying that you need to go back to them, but I feel that you need to feel those feelings. Now let's clarify that 10 of Pentacles from their side. If you're single and ready to mingle, I do feel that you might potentially be meeting people in the now too. It could be a Taurus or a Libra, or it could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles for me, please. But this person, this is your past person, by the way. This person doesn't really want you to be gone. They don't want you gone. The prospect of you being gone is not in their dictionary. You're not supposed to be gone. You're not supposed to be taking care of yourself. You're not supposed to be taking care of your money or in your career. No, you're not supposed to be doing that. But you will be taking care a lot more of yourself. It almost seems to me as if like in the future, you're going to miss your old self. You're going to be missing your old self that is so full of adventure. You're going to be missing your old self that is very confident. You're going to try to work on getting that person back into your life. I mean, the old you that you missed, not this person, but the old you that you missed. You're going to try to work hard to get that person back. Okay. And when you are focusing on getting the old you back into your life or embodying that energy again, that's when this person is starting to realize that, oh my God, like I'm losing a grip on Cancer. Let's carve out the Four of Swords. Once you start busying yourself with you focusing on getting the old you back and you just basically focusing a lot more on the tangible aspect of your life, that's when I see you meeting people who are actually good for you. That person could have a Capricorn or a Pisces or a Cancer or Aquarius or Gemini or Virgo in their chart, okay? But I see you thriving. But in regards to this person, it's just that even if this person were to be coming to you, offering you the Ten of Pentacles simply because this person just doesn't want to let you go, as soon as you're trying to manifest things between the both of you, that's when this person starts to feel overwhelmed again. That's when this person starts to back away again. You might be dealing with somebody here who do have an avoidant attachment style. So with an avoidant attachment style, it's actually like they need a lot of space, because if the closer you are with them, the more that they would have the urge to push you away, because it's too overwhelming for them. They're afraid of expectations. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid of a lot of stuff. They're afraid of deep connections as well. They're also afraid of responsibility. So the cycle continues here. But if you're single and ready to mingle, I do see you manifesting someone new. And it could be someone that is very healthy with that Six of Cups there. Especially if it is the signs that I've mentioned earlier. A Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, or a Pisces or a Cancer or a Capricorn. Okay. So now let's pull some advice card for you here, Cancer. You still have pity for someone, don't you? A drastic decision needs to be made in the now. Whether you want to go back with this person or whether you don't want to go back with this person, but a drastic decision needs to be made in the now. It's time for you to accept the reality as it is, okay? So let's say, for instance, in the now, what do you feel? Do you feel disappointed? Do you feel depleted? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel upset? That is the reality that you live in, okay? Holding on to hope that things are going to change is not going to benefit you at all. Because why? Because the way that this person makes you feel in the now is exactly how this person is going to be making you feel in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now, if you want to put a certain logic into it. People could change. Yes, they could, but it's not within your control, right? It's not you who get to decide whether they can change or not. It's them themselves. So by accepting the reality, I think that is going to be the first step that is crucial for you in order to combat this mental anguish that you guys are in the now. Let things fall. If things are built on an unstable foundation and the universe has been trying to remove that obstacles from your journey, from your path, allow it to happen. Okay. You have this, you see this person holding on to those swords. Should I hurt these people or should I not hurt these people? Should I really be doing the unthinkable or should I not be doing the unthinkable? How about you care a little bit more about yourself first? Okay. There is a truth. There is a communication. There's been something here that you've been talking about. Maybe something that you've been wanting to do, but you are unable to do because you're afraid that it's going to be, again, ruining the story or ruining the hopes or ruining the dreams that you've had. Okay. Or ruining the chance of, having this person. If I do this, I might lose this person once and for all. The advice here is you need to start accepting things as they are. Accept the reality of how they are right now. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Cancer. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.